The sun was sinking, painting my 5-acre ranch in shades of gold, when tires screeched outside my gate. I was elbow-deep in hay, cleaning the stable, when I spotted her Vanessa Crane, HOA president and self-proclaimed dictator of our little corner of the world. Her sleek SUV parked like it owned the dirt. I wiped my hands on my jeans and marched over, boots grinding gravel. I'm Cole Ramsey, a contractor by day, horseman by soul, and not one to back down from a fight. Vanessa stepped out, clipboard in hand, her icy blonde hair as sharp as her attitude. "Cole," she said, jabbing a manicured finger in my stable. "That thing's a problem." My mare, Luna, snorted from the corral like she smelled the nonsense already. I raised an eyebrow. "What's wrong with it?" "It's a violation," she hissed. "It ruins the neighborhood's look, and you didn't get HOA approval." I leaned against the fence. "Vanessa, this stable's been here 3 years. It's on my land, zoned for agriculture. County permits are filed." She shook her head. "The board voted last week it's a nuisance. Tear it down in 30 days, or we'll fine you due $500 a day." I laugh hard. "You're joking. The HOA charter doesn't touch ranches. This isn't a country club." Her eyes turned to slits. "We updated the bylaws. You know if you showed up to meetings." "You mean the secret ones you held with your pals?" I stepped closer. "I've got the original charter, signed in ink. Push this, and my lawyer's on speed dial." She waved her clipboard. "You'll hear from us." Then she sped off, kicking up dust. That night, I was all in digging through permits, zoning laws, anything to fight back. My papers were clean, but what I found next set me off. Vanessa and her clique were passing emergency amendments without votes, no transparency, just fake rules to strong-arm neighbors. And I wasn't alone. Old man Harper got hit with a due $6,000 fine for repainting his fence. A mom, Tara, had her garden bulldozed over pests. Worst was Miss Clara, a widow, slapped with a due $12,000 dues bill she never owed, complete with a fake foreclosure threat. This wasn't sloppy, it was a shakedown. By Monday, I was at the county recorder's office, nursing bad coffee with a clerk named Earl, a retired deputy who knew land law cold. He slid over a file. "Your HOA's original covenants," he said, pointing. "Last legal change was 6 years ago. Anything else ain't valid unless it's stamped here." I snapped photos, grinning. "This is ammo, Earl." He leaned in. "Something's fishy with that HOA. Be careful." With those documents, I called 2 allies, my lawyer, Emily Holt, a courtroom shark, and my buddy Derek, a sheriff's detective. "HOA scam, right?" Derek said. "Worse," I replied. "They're faking rules and pocketing fines." He whistled. "How much?" "Enough to scare the whole neighborhood." He got the financial crimes unit on it, and I went door to door. Stories spilled out. Tara fined due $800 for her son's truck in the driveway. Retirees Juan and Sophia threatened over a birdhouse. Clara's fake court summons. The rage was palpable, ready to ignite. Emily tore apart Clara's summons. "It's a bluff, no case number, no stamp, and they botched plaintiff." We fired off a cease and desist letter, dropping it at the HOA's mailbox by sunrise. Then it got nasty. I came home to a screaming notice taped to my gate. "Remove illegal structure or face enforcement." Worse, I heard hammering 2 guys with tools were in my stable, one swinging a crowbar. I charged over. "Touch that barn, and you're answering for felony trespassing." They froze. HOA said it's legit. No warrant, no demo. "Get out." They left, but I nabbed their plate. Derek called that night. The HOA's a nonprofit, but the treasurer's routing cash through a shell company linked to Vanessa. My blood boiled. "How much?" "Enough for yacht." 2 days later, deputies raided the HOA office. No fanfare, just Vanessa on her porch in a satin robe, arguing with a deputy holding a warrant. They carted off computers, phones, files. A cop later showed me a ledger, fines and payments to contractors like the ones who targeted my stable. It was a cash pipeline, fake rules, fake fines, fake invoices, all to Vanessa's pocket. Charges hit hard: fraud, embezzlement, mail theft, nonprofit abuse. The board was suspended. A receiver took over. At a firehouse meeting, Emily laid it out. Full audit, New elections scrapped the fake rules. We could dissolve this HOA, she said. Clara stood. Can we sue them? Emily nodded. I'll take every case. The crowd roared. The county hearing was electric. Judge Martha Klein, a woman who cut through lies like a blade, ran the show. Emily unloaded EVY Denke, forged amendments, fake fines, even contractor confessions about Vanessa's cash payments. The defense called it bookkeeping errors. Martha shut it down. You issued six-figure fines with no authority and faked records. Explain. They choked. She ordered an audit and added charges: wire fraud, document forgery, and unlawful surveillance after we found Vanessa's hidden cameras, some aimed at private homes. Dara showed me Vanessa's text. She was scheming with a broker to force sales with fake violations, flipping homes for profit. My stable? A pawn to carve up my land. The treasurer, who bolted to Utah, was dragged back by marshals, caught hiding money offshore. The DA stacked charges: conspiracy, coercion, real estate fraud. Vanessa and her crew got 8 years, no parole. The courtroom didn't cheer, just sighed, like we'd finally breathed free. We voted to kill the HOA, forming a voluntary council. No dues, no threats, just potlucks and cleanups. A park Vanessa stole for condos was restored, named Clara's Grove for the widow who fought. We threw a festival there: music, food trucks, kids tossing carrots to Luna. I stood with Derek and Emily, lights twinkling. A barn started this, I said. Emily laughed. Justice sometimes begins with a stable. Derek nodded. And end with a takedown. My stable's bulletproof now, backed by a county easement. I framed the old HOA rules in my shop, not a trophy, but a warning: power can rot anywhere. It takes grit, neighbors, and law to stop it. What's your take? Was Vanessa a power-hungry bully or a mastermind crook? Should HOAs even exist, or are they magnets for corruption? Would you fight like coal or stay quiet? Comment below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video.